Hello, this is Paddy O Keyes. We're here in downtown Dublin, Ireland, near the beach. And you can see we've got What Keys in the background, and we are in Ireland. You can tell by the shamrock right there. But What Keys has a sign. What's it saying? Kindness matters. It sure does matter. And speaking of kindness, this is all impromptu, by the way. You all know that Reverend Keyes has been filling in for Rick Keyes. Rick Keyes was actually, and Reverend Keyes had another funeral to go to. I think it was Gordon Lightfoot. So he's been busy. So I'm the third in line here in Dublin, Ireland. So Rick Keyes is still stuck in Mexico. I heard he was exiled by the Brandon administration. So he's still stuck in Mexico trying to get across. And so I am filling in for all those guys. So what's going on today? Oh, by the way, I do have another outfit. I have different color shirts. Unlike some people, I have three colors. I've got brown. I've got this, whatever this is. I guess that's like Kelly Green. Can you tell? I don't know. The mighty Rick Keyes, brave and bold and brave and strong. Yes, he is. He's taking on Brandon and his goons and, being a little bit vocal. Well, actually, he didn't really do anything that seriously wrong. He was busted in Vegas for pouring a Bud Light down the drain, and he went through the whole thing. Went line up, and he was sentenced, and he had a bad sentence. So a deal was cut, and Rick Keyes was exiled to Mexico. So stay tuned. I think he's trying to smuggle back into that migrant herd that's coming across. So we'll see if that works. Okay. So anyway, Paddy O Keyes. Oh, so different combination. The bowler, I guess, as a bowler, the bow tie. Kelly Green, and as I mentioned, there's two other colors. There's a brown, and then there's the lime green, that real bright, brilliant one. So got some music here. This is new stuff that probably should be on the Roots Music Report chart. You guys know what that means now. RMR Roots Music Report. This is for the previous week. So this lady should definitely be on it. I think she's actually going to make it to it's actually going to make it to Rick Keyes when he gets back from Mexico, top blues albums for 2023. So, did I mention? No, I didn't. Dark Keyes and I had a little fisticuffs, and I guess he's hunting people down. He had me captured for quite some time, and they released me. But he found me in Dublin, Ireland, near the beach, and we got in a fight. Well, good he did. He knocked out my front tooth. That guy's an asshole. I can't stand him. But he keeps popping up. And I heard he might be back on in Rick Keyes' Music Caravan for Halloween. So stay tuned. All right, well, let's get back to normal business. Okay. Lila Zoe, Z-O-E. And it's called The World Could Change. Well, Lila, I think the world has changed, and it has not changed for the better under the Brandon administration. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so that one's not on the chart, but really good. Lila Zoe. All right, here's another one. Jason Lang, Handled with Care. I think my pal Reverend Keyes or Rick Keyes mentioned that that should be the title track for the current generation, the millennials on up to the whatever they are, the Z's or I don't know. Okay, here's another new one. Buchanan. I always thought this guy's name was Buchanan Lane, but it actually isn't. Hold on. Artist. Put the lettering a little bigger, would you? Next time. Okay, his name is Yates McKendry. Sounds like a good old Irish boy. Buchanan Lane is the title of the album. It's like, hey, I would put your name bigger so I know who it is. Okay, this guy came back. Good old Weasel. as I mentioned, here in Oceanside, we have well, we're not in Oceanside, are we? We're in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, so forget that one. So let's go here. At number 50, I talk with a because I'm missing a tooth. All right, let's go. Number 50, Weasel Malone Band, and it's called Desert Drive-In. Not a whole lot of desert drive-ins left anymore. Number 43. I guess I bet you I could even say 50 Cent. Nick Schneblin. And what key is trouble in? I know that Rick Keyes in trouble. He's been basically exiled to Mexico. The last I heard, he's in Cabo somewhere, stuck. He's still trying to get up. Okay. At number 39, we've got Jimmy Primetime Smith and Bob Corritore, The World in a Jug. That Bob Corritore, he's got the hair. Well, he has the big hair. I've got the big shoes. Not really, ladies. By the way, I failed to mention this before I go into this. My name is Paddy, Paddy, double Dublin, Paddy, not Patty, Patty. That is normally a female's name. I am Paddy. So let's continue. Big Shoes is at number 38 with Fresh Tracks. Here's that Bob Corritore again. I mean, that guy puts out a CD almost every month, it seems like, but they're all good. And basically, he's a great, wonderful harmonica player. I don't think he sings that much, but he plays along with a lot of great people. And here's one. It's called Women in Blues Showcase, not Shoecase, Showcase. It's got people like Coco Taylor and, well, that's what I know, Coco Taylor. All right, so that's Women in Blues Showcase. Excuse me, I've had a wee bit of a cold, not to mention getting my tooth knocked out by dark keys. I got my nose is running all the time. Notice? All right, so anyway, just scared the shit out of you, didn't I? Eddie 9V, saw Eddie 9V. Well, Rick Keyes saw Eddie 9V at Winston's in Oceanside, California. He said it was a great concert. Eddie 9V in Capricorn is number 28. Misty Blues, her CD, not her. Misty Blues is the band. Her is, can't remember her name. I'll remember it once I'm done after looking like a fool. Misty Blues, Outside the Lines. Okay. I've seen this man. Well, Rick Keyes has seen this person at Humphrey's backstage. It's John Primer live at Rose's Lounge. Actually, John Primer played with Bob Corritore at that Humphreys, and I'll see if I can find some photos, or maybe Rick Keyes can text him up here from Mexico, wherever he's at. Okay, at that was 23, I told you, John Prime. Number 17, Deuce and a Quarter, Keep Moving On. Kind of an odd name, Deuce and a Quarter. Must be related to a car. Ali Venable, she is at number 16 on the Roots Music Report. Top blues albums for last week. Scared you, didn't I? Let's continue. Deb Callahan. This is a really good one. This CD might actually make it to Rick Keyes' top blues album. She's at number 8. She was number 2 a week ago. Backbone is the title of her release. Backbone is what we don't have in our current president. Well, not my president. My president is in Ireland. I'm talking about Rick Keyes' president in America. And then last but not least, at number 1, we've got the Cashbox Kings with Oscar's Motel. Excuse me. I told you I had a wee bit of something going on. All right. So that's what you're going to hear on Paddy O Keyes show. You do see kindness matters. What key is telling you that? What's not sure if it's a insect or a bird. So it's kind of like debating that. It's a binary thing of some sort. We are in Ireland. Oh, and by the way, you may ask, what happened to It O Keyes? Well, It O Keyes, is a binary also. Not sure if it is a human being or an animal. So they both came over here to Ireland, to Dublin, and they had found that Bud Light that apparently Rick Keyes had dumped somewhere in the beaches of Oceanside, California. And they flew over here to Ireland because what Keyes could obviously fly, it couldn't. He could only hover. So anyway, so he got into the Bud Light. He's been drunk as a skunk. He's still drunk. Look at, I can't get him up. He's right there. He's just like drunk as a skunk. What Keyes is waiting to pick him up and take him someplace else. I hope he takes him out of Ireland here real quick because I'm getting fed up with this It Keyes. He's got to go. So anyway, if you got to go, stay tuned. Rick Keyes Music Caravan Blues show is coming up, hosted by Paddy O Keyes. Got What Keyes and we got It Keyes, drunk as a skunk. So stay tuned. You know how to listen. You go to YouTube and subscribe, and then there's a bell. You press that bell that brings Rick Keyes' show and his family into your life on a weekly basis, whether you want it. Well, no, I don't say that. If you want it. And then also you go to, there's the thumb, press the thumbs that spreads the good news of Rick Keyes Music Caravan and his family. Also, there's, the like, dislike. Nothing to dislike about Rick Keyes, except maybe his politics. But, he tries to really do a good job at that, because on his Rick Keyes personal page, he is pretty conservative, and he may offend the gentler party. So he suggests if you want to hear good blues music, new music, and not Rick Keyes opinions, then you go to Rick Keyes Music Caravan. That's how you spell it, Keyes. And if you don't know how to spell Rick, don't sign up. Rick Keyes Music Caravan, and that's how you get it. And subscribe, and you can get that on Facebook and Twitter. So stay tuned. Rick Keyes Music Caravan coming up with some great blues music.